In the small town of Pineyvale, there lived a young boy named Oliver. Oliver poses to finding beauty and joy in everything around him. While other children his age were engrossed in video games and television, Oliver found delight in exploring nature and lending a helping hand to those in need. He cherished the moments spent with his elderly neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, who would tell him stories of her youth and teach him valuable life lessons. One fateful day, a powerful storm swept through Pineyvale, wreaking havoc on the peaceful town. The storm brought with it strong winds and relentless rain, causing chaos and destruction. Homes were flooded, trees were uprooted, and the once vibrant community was left in disarray. Days turned into weeks as Oliver and the community tirelessly worked side by side, clearing debris, mending roofs, and restoring the town's beauty. However, Oliver noticed that not everyone shared his enthusiasm for the rebuilding efforts. A group of teenagers led by a boy named Ethan had grown bitter and cynical due to their own personal struggles. They dismissed Oliver's efforts as naive and even sabotaged the progress made by the townspeople, spreading negativity throughout the community. Undeterred by the skepticism, Oliver refused to be discouraged. He understood that change starts with a single act of kindness. Determined to win over the skeptical group, Oliver extended a helping hand to Ethan, reaching out in genuine compassion. Ethan initially resisted Oliver's offer, driven by anger and frustration. One stormy night, as rain poured heavily, Oliver found Ethan standing alone by the river bank, tears mingling with the raindrops on his face. Approaching Ethan with a gentle voice, Oliver spoke words of empathy and understanding. He encouraged Ethan to channel his pain into rebuilding the town and healing their own wounds together. Touched by Oliver's compassion, Ethan finally admitted that he didn't think anyone cared. With a warm smile, Oliver extended his hand towards Ethan, inviting him to join in rebuilding not only the physical town but also their spirits. Touched by Oliver's compassion, Ethan finally admitted that he didn't think anyone cared. Moved by Oliver's empathy, Ethan took his hand, and together they returned to the town where the rest of the community was waiting. Their united efforts sent ripples of change throughout the town. Inspired by Ethan's transformation, the once skeptical group of teenagers also joined in, realizing the power of community and compassion. The town of Willowbrook began to thrive once again, not just in its physical appearance but also in the strength of its bonds. Years passed, and the story of Oliver and Ethan became a legendary tale told to children in Pineyvale.